they're actually kind of like rattlesnakes. What's up guys, how's it going? So because it has started to be the rainy season, it's raining, a lot of different types of insects and little animals and creatures start to come out from, I guess sometimes their hibernation, or they just start to come out from their homes more often because sometimes their little homes get flooded with water. So today what I'm going to do is go throughout my house as well as my yard and see how many different types of insect species we can find. So we may find some little animals and critters, but I'm mostly going to be looking for little insects and stuff, and if I know their specific name or their species, I'll let you guys know. If not, I'll just, maybe if I have a funny story about them, I'll let you guys know. Alright, let's get to it. I'm sure we're going to find some pretty funny stuff. Right on the outside of this tree, there is the remains of what is known as a cicada, or in Spanish, a cicada. And these insects leave their skin or outer layer of clothing behind every certain amount of time and then move on. This right here is a skink. But for short, we nickname the ones around our house slinkies. I don't know, I just feel like the word slinky rolls off your tongue a little bit nicer. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They almost look like just like a snake that grew 4 legs. Like they like if they didn't have legs, they look like a snake. This is a glow-in-the-dark bug. Just to show you the massiveness of this one, here's my pinky, and this one didn't want to glow for us for the video clip, but that's okay. We've got a beetle. This is just a good old beetle, but he seems to be stuck on his back, so why don't we help him out? Come on, little buddy. Just need to climb. There you go. Perfect. Okay, so this little guy, I'm sure he'll have probably a long life, living happily ever after, probably get tons of flight. Oh, no, I take that back. The cane toad is in the house. So this toad is known as the cane toad. They also are known as the massive one, but their most favorite meal snack is beetles. Oh, there goes another beetle. Oh, he just kicked one off his back. Oh no, he's gonna eat it. Oh, I feel bad for him. Oh no, don't move, don't move. If you move, he's gonna see you. Oh no. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it. Yep, I guess not such a happily ever after. No, don't try to hide behind him. Oh my gosh. That beetle is trying to hide behind the toad. Yeah, that's not gonna work out, little buddy. Gulp. Delicioso. This right here, not sure the exact name, but it's either a licurata, flower beetle, or a fruit beetle. It's one of those two, not sure exactly. This is a moth. It doesn't really look like a moth, but once he starts flying, then he does look like a moth. So you remember the layer of skin that we found on the tree earlier? Well, that probably belonged to this insect right here, the cicada. So these insects make the most obnoxious noise you have ever heard. It's just like a... It's horrible. Oh, it's a tree frog. Ah, that's awesome. Wow, it's not very often I get to see little tree frogs. It's not one of those really bright ones, but it's still a tree frog. A gecko. You know what I heard is that geckos, for their size, they make the loudest noise. It's like a... Ooh, my gosh, it's sometimes hard to sleep because they're just like, they just like yell all night. Another moth. Whoa, a beetle flying into my face. Another moth here hanging out. There's so many different types of insects where there's just like a little different species that it's hard to identify them all the times. And that right there, my friends, is a spider hanging out behind a leaf. And why not wrap the day up by finding a scorpion? So scorpions look very scary, but if they sting you, it actually doesn't even hurt any more than maybe a bee sting. So you still try to avoid them. But something that's very interesting is they're actually kind of like rattlesnakes. So the baby ones are actually more dangerous than the adult ones because the baby ones can't control how much venom or poison they release if they sting you or if a rattlesnake bites you, whereas the older ones, the adults, they can control how much poison and they know just to like let off a little bit. But that's why if you see a baby one, you avoid them at all costs. You should avoid all of them at all costs, but especially the baby ones. All right, we'll leave this scorpion alone. That's just a normal day living in the jungle. I normally don't come across that many different types of little critters, but I guess today I'm filming a video about insects and stuff. I guess I come across a lot. Today's positive quote is, everything is figure-outable. Figure-outable. What this quote means to me is that no matter what you're doing, no matter what it is, there is always a solution to it. Sometimes it's like super hard to find, it seems like it's super way too advanced, super complex, but like there is an actual solution. Like there is something there's a way to figure it out, to find the solution. And by the way, I uploaded a behind the scenes video I made a video a few days ago where I went and filmed a cryptocurrency presentation, and I made a 20-minute behind the scenes video where I showed all the different camera setup angles, as well as talking about like my thoughts and like why I'm getting certain angles and certain shots. So I hope all my patrons enjoyed that, and remember to keep always doing awesome stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow early in the morning. Bang. Okay, lights out. That's one way. If you want to see other recent videos, click here. And if you like my work and what I'm doing, please consider visiting my Patreon page. You can support me for as little as $1 and gain access to live streams, exclusive videos, and more. Click below or link in the description.